You're watching ESPN's Holiday Hoops presented by Kay Jewelers. And welcome to the Hawaiian Airlines Diamond Head Classic. Simplify Arena at Stan Sheriff Center in Honolulu, Hawaii, playing host to a semifinal matchup on day 2 of the tournament. Oregon State taking on Oakland, and the hero for the Golden Grizzlies in round 1 of the tournament. 15 shooting from beyond the arc for Malcolm Christie. The tip is in the air. Local time here just after 3 p.m. in Honolulu, Hawaii. And semifinal 1 is underway. Golden Grizzlies controlling, and Alan McCabe wasting no time. Another guy who went career. As we bring you the starting lineups brought to you by Outrigger Resorts. Parsafala, oh boy, how good was he? 6 of 7 from the field in that opening round win over Charleston yesterday.
You see Fala getting the respect he deserves, the immediate double team.
Tough shot there by Ratai. And the rebound gathered by, and they needed every one of those makes in what was a 72-71 victory over Loyola Chicago. Isaiah Jones, the hero yesterday, is able to knock that one down, and it's a quick 4-0 lead here for Oakland.
Little ISO play to start for the big up top, and then Jones, little ISO for himself.
Grizzlies coming in 4-7 overall. They've already played 3 Horizon League games. They're 1-2 there. The Beavers are 9-2. Here's a takeaway by Christie. And he finishes in transition. He's not just a 3-point shooter. The tournament has been dealing with a back injury here in recent weeks. Did not play against Michigan State a couple of weeks ago. Couldn't finish in their game that preceded this tournament against Cleveland State, but he's been out there and has been playing well. And a great takeaway and breakaway by Michael Radar.
He lives every moment on that sideline alongside of him.
Really believes in this group, though, a group that has been woven together with a lot of newcomers, transfers. Here's DQ Cole for 3. Oh, he can stroke it from out there. 6'3" senior from Pontiac, Michigan. Went for 11, 3 of 9 shooting from beyond the arc in the win over Loyola yesterday. Played 37 minutes in that game, despite some foul trouble throughout, as DeMarco Minor, they call him Polo, out of Chicago, knocks down the pull-up. Here's McCabe. Oakland was running their offense through him, a huge part of that game yesterday, and you can see he is just a ferocious presence.
And he feels like he could take Fala in the one-on-one. That's the second time he's taken the ball at the high post and gone straight line to the basket.
And that's Isaiah C. fresh into the game, 6'7" sophomore from Marseille, France. Eva Leroux, the team leader in rebounding, 7.4 a game. Also averaging just under 11 points per game. McCabe.
McCabe coming out of a bag, couple of layups, and now the high post jumper.
So he starts 2 for 2 from the field. It's a 13-6 advantage here for Oakland.
Really keeping my eye on that matchup between him and Fala defensively. Here comes Fala to set the ball screen.
Ratai knocks down the 3. This is Cooper Craig's seeing a little earlier action here on day 2 of the tourney than we saw yesterday. But it's McCabe spinning, keeping the pivot foot and the soft touch. He is 4 for 4 to start from the field, Corey.
Turn up the intensity with the deflections and maybe some transition buckets, but right now, Oakland doing a great job of converting. Good ball movement.
Miss by Endong, able to recover, but that was point blank. And that gets us. Michigan State would win that matchup 77-58. That was back on the head. Tom Izzo saying, "You have glasses?" Oh, Lelevicius off of the Endong miss gets fouled on the way up.
Layups, one-on-one opportunities. Oregon State, a team that loves to really score. So, for Oregon State, they want to turn this tempo up, and here you see him picking up with a little.
Yeah, they make it a priority to be attentive at the defensive end. They are among the nation's best in scoring defense and defensive field goal percentage. As Cole, quick release. He's not shy. He's now 1 for 5 from out there, though. Neva Larua trying to follow it up, and he has the soft touch. 6'6" senior from Sydney, Australia. Bit of a surprise. Was not practicing when we visited the team the day prior to yesterday's opener. Up and under move off glass. Michael Ratai, just like he drew it up.
And he got fouled too, and there was no call. They stuck their hand in, and he was still able to muscle it up and get it off the glass. But being the baller that he is, he just trots back on D, doesn't say anything to the refs, keeps playing.
Yeah, had the 16 points, 12 rebounds against Charleston. That was his 6th double-double of the season. And Neva Larua able to clean up what was an air ball out of the palm of Isaiah Jones.
Beavers having trouble early rebounding in that zone. Right now, Oakland being very physical, getting second looks, offensive rebounds. Great shot from the corner.
Yeah, that's Josiah Lake the second at 8.6 here. That's not a bad place to be. Not a bad assignment, my friend.
Not at all.
Oregon State in that zone look here. Isaiah Jones trying to gap that zone, and he draws some contact. They give that foul to Lataris Lelevichis, making his 4th straight start. He missed the first 6 games of the season at the end of that quarterfinal matchup against Loyola yesterday with the game-winning tip-in. Fala, how about the footwork? Oh, but he misses on the reverse. Lelevichis follows it up and in.
In that 2-3 zone and try to harass the Grizzlies into a turnover.
Here's Jalen Jones. He is the younger brother of Isaiah Jones. They're both out there right now. Neva Larua, meanwhile, to the jump hook. He's got 6 to go along with 5 boards. Isaiah C. trying to take Jalen Jones off the dribble, finds a wide open Lake. 3 up, 3 down.
Boy, he was in no man.
Deep 3 by Williford, splashes down. Confidence to turn to him when they need buckets. And a 6-0 Oregon State run.
For me, the best name in college basketball. Jaquavius.
You like that one,
I love it. I love it.
That's going to be a reach-in foul on Nate Kings. Is that in the act of shooting here? And will that result in 3 free throws for Malcolm Christie? Had the career-high 20 yesterday. Game prior to against Cleveland State. Oakland, the last team to get to Honolulu. They played last Thursday. Chris that can just percolate and at any given time go on a crazy 3-point shooting streak.
I imagine his recruiting pitch is pretty basic. Hey, come play for me, I'll let you shoot. That's what a lot of kids love to hear. And there you see Fala on the offensive glass.
Duran going to the free throw line.
66%. You know that he's not shooting from any further than 3 or 4 feet away. Not a guy who's taking jump shots.
Oh, that follow doesn't go there for Minor. Fala comes up with it, though. He gets partially blocked by Makeba. It's tapped out. Here's Kings now. Down the lane. That may have been partially blocked by Neva Larua, but Oregon State still with it. And yet another crack at it. Woodrich takes it away. Makeba now in transition.
Great defensive sequence right there for Oakland. The block, the steal, setting things up, getting organized.
Neva Larua in traffic, gets it to go. He has 8.
Smart play by King.
Woodrich, smooth dribble move, but got caught in the air, turns it over. Now it's Ratai leading the break. Last second gives it to Kings. Off glass and in.
Easy call, but great instincts, but another steal. These are the turnovers you don't want if you're Oakland.
Oh, and Minor went up despite a swipe. Largest lead of this first half for Oregon State. Extra pass, it's Christie, lets the three fly off the heel. He's fouled in the act. 3 free throws coming up for Malcolm Christie as he is fouled by Thomas Endong. Going to the line to shoot 3. And 2 for 3 the first time.
And that 3.
Second free throw good as well. But they, like Oregon State, don't mind seeing things get. It's Jalen Jones. Under a minute to play here in half number 1. McCabe, the spin move, went to the other side, and he's got 10. First player on the final. Oregon State and Oakland, and we are knotted up here at 31 apiece. What do you look for if you're one of these two teams with this amount of time left at the end of the first half as Lelevichus knocks down the 3, Corey?
That's part of what you want. You want buckets and you don't want fouls. Both coaches know who's got 2 fouls, who doesn't. You don't want guys picking up cheap ones in the final 2 possessions of this half. You want to keep guys out of foul trouble, but you want to execute.
Perhaps the steadiest guy on the roster. You know what you're going to get. He always seems to be in the right place at the right time. He was there. Christie answers.
Wow, just a little give and go right back to Christie, and he knocks it down. He didn't have to work too hard for that one.
So now Beavers can play for the last shot. Minor gets double teamed, gets it off to Ratai. 1 second to beat the buzzer, and that is no good. And we will have a tie ball game heading into the intermission. Oakland a slight edge in the points off the turnovers department, 11-8. Minor left alone and makes the defense pay.
The ball fake gets the defense to rotate. They swing it back to Minor, who had some good looks in the first half, and good opening sequence for the Beavers. They get the turnover and knock down a 3.
Minor is known for his ability to distribute the ball, as McCabe known for his ability. Oakland looked like they had the takeaway, but how about the effort of Fala to just get a hand on it? Now McCabe from his wallet is able to toss it to his teammate Christie, and Oakland controls.
Great hustle right there by Oakland to get the turnover.
And then DQ Cole, a little muscle of his own.
Well, they are letting them, or they can play a physical game, just be consistent.
Minor passes it up. They work it around. Here's Lelevichus on the baseline. Ratai off the pump fake, gets the friendly bounce. He has 9 points.
Very active player, and he's got so much size that when he cuts and slashes like that to the rim, he's just going to get a lot of what he wants.
McCabe, the pass down to Jones, too strong with the left, but a foul is called, and they're going to send Isaiah Jones to the free. DQ Cole, obvious he is.
Run in practice when we were there.
Meanwhile, Isaiah Jones gets both of those free throws to go. And Oakland back in front by a point. Lelevichus lines it up. And it's tapped up and in. It looks like they will. That was the second foul on Kings. Christie loose again. And gets the friendly bounce. Are you for real? 12 points now for Christie. 2 of 5 from out there. 2-point advantage here for the Golden Grizzlies. McCabe gets the step and absolutely drops the hammer.
Oh, and you know he wants that one back. He just kind of short-armed it. Good high-low situation. Get it to the post and get it back up to the high post.
Oakland shooting almost 52% from the floor in this game. And Neva Larua gets loose on
their defensive assignments. Easy play for Oakland.
Fala able to finish with McCabe draped on him. So the first points of the game for Parsa. Beavers looking to push. Into the opposite corner. It is Lake wide open for 3.
That's that tempo that Oregon State wants to play with. You've seen flashes. you're Oakland, you want to just keep it simple. Get the ball back inside. You've had so much success tonight with the ball in the paint. McCabe crying for the ball.
Getting deep in the shot clock again, and a foul as Jalen Jones didn't. And Jalen Jones knocks down. Now a 3-point lead here for Oakland.
There's that zone defense that Oakland is known for. One-on-one on the block. Fowler takes advantage right away.
Interest picking up that foul. Also when McCabe tip in the final second to give Oakland the victory. But yeah, it is a difference to shoot. Oakland's been playing deep into the clock here the last few possessions. Christie's going to have to fire. He does. Leaves it short, falls to the floor, but Naval Arua cleaning up the spill.
I'm surprised that Oregon State hasn't gotten more from Fowler in the paint. I know it's the second day, but he had such an effect on the game that they haven't been able to get him going. But right there, they're knocking down the threes.
Shooter has made the most and attempted the most from out there this season for the Beavers. He's a guy that can get going.
Yeah, and I like his attitude. He came out of the game early in the first half after he made a few mistakes, and there, McCabe just dominating the paint when the shot goes.
And the rebound off to Woodrich. Oh, make that Craig's, excuse me. Christie off the screen. That was butter.
He's got
10.5 minutes to play. Golden Grizzlies by a half dozen. Crossover move, Ratai draws the contact. Couldn't get the and one bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot.
And then you look at the final stat.
That size.
You know, I'm an old Pac-12 guy. You know, it's kind of mind-boggling when you watch this zone that Oregon State plays. They have 3 people on the ball, yet no one's open. Like, there are 3 men on the ball, and you're still struggling to find open shots. There you see the high post with DQ Cole making it happen. But even after you move the ball, they rotate so quickly.
So Cole averaging 12.5 points per game, now up to 7. And wide open is C. He was forgotten about, and he makes him pay.
Committing the foul, Ratai taking advantage of the one-on-one opportunities last 2 times, just hasn't been able to convert.
Jones leaves it for McCabe. Power dribble, gets the bucket, and one.
And it all starts out front with a...
And look at the guy hitting free throws here as you head down this home stretch. Back-to-back days of action for these 2 teams. Both playing a physical brand of basketball here in this semifinal. McCabe draws the double, dumps it down to Jones. He gets fouled and will go to the line.
And at this point, everybody else.
And Isaiah Jones getting the friendly roll. In this Hawaiian Airlines Diamond Head Classic, they have run the offense. What is possible in a tournament format? An Oakland team that was coming to Hawaii with just 3 wins to its name. And they are in position here if they can continue to keep the pressure on. And Minor gets the second one to go. And we're going to have a whistle away from the basketball. We've seen this a few times here today. Against Josiah Lake, that's his 4th. As Naval Arua give him 14.
Tough shot. That window starting to close a little bit here for the Beavers. Oakland playing mistake-free basketball down the stretch.
McCabe, extra pass. Christie gets it to go.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, very few people did.
Got so many friends in Bristol, Connecticut.
It was very under the radar.
I did not hear anything from my UConn ESPN brethren about that.
It was Levichis. Oh, they needed that. First made field goal for Oregon State in almost 5 minutes.
And if you're Oakland, go back to the recipe, get the ball inside.
Left corner three ball, that's good! Big hit for Isaiah C.
You've got a two-possession game.
Similar to what we saw in yesterday's game against Loyola when they led by 10 with under 4 minutes to go. The swipe away by Minor. It's a race against Christie, blocked by McCabe. The follow, though, is there. And Matthew Marsh is able to cut the deficit.
There you go. Get the ball to your money man.
5 seconds to shoot. McCabe working in on Marsh, goes to the jump hook, and he is still perfect from the field. A new career high for Alan McCabe. 21 points, 10 for 10 from the floor.
Absolutely automatic. Wayne Tinkle was yelling for someone to dig defensively to help out, make him give that ball up, because in the one-on-one, he's been perfect all night, and that's going to be
arguing. He thought that the Levichis got knocked off his spot there when he stumbled to the floor.
When they didn't call it right away, I knew.
Christie for three. He fell as C was stumbling into him. We have bodies on the floor all over the place.
Yeah, and I don't know that Christie needed to take that shot. I mean, the Beavers come up. Oh my goodness, just a theft.
Minor picking pockets, challenges Cole, who denies access, but the follow by Marsh.
Minor has made two outstanding defensive plays down the stretch, and that was just a straight up old school playground pickpocket.
And now Minor. DQ Cole, though, shooting the one-on-one bonus, misses the front end.
Wow. It's about what you have left in the tank.
C hit one moments ago. That one sails long. Under a minute and a half to play. McCabe to a cutting Jones, blocked by Marsh, but a foul is called.
Terrible call. Absolutely.
Up top, it looked
like a clean block, yeah.
And see teams putting up this kind of percentage against Oregon State, as Jones missing the free throw. But Oakland now 51% from the field for the game. How about 60% from the floor in the second half?
Two-possession game. You can take a 3 or a 2. It doesn't matter what it is. Just a good look.
Late cut off at the baseline. 1 minute to play. 10 seconds to shoot. Minor, deep three. Got bothered. Gets his own miss from the elbow. Gets the bucket. 3-point contest.
You don't need to foul here. You'll get the ball back. And if you're Oakland, don't be afraid of the free throw line. Be strong with the ball. Create a good opportunity. No scary passes if you're the Grizzlies.
Oh, that one narrowly gets through to Isaiah Jones. 8 seconds to shoot. Jones lost it. Gets it back, has to put it up. The fadeaway hits the rim. No, great box out by Marsh. Oregon State with a chance to tie.
Wayne Tinkle not calling a timeout. He has belief in his team.
Levichis fouled, gets the hoop, and one, and a chance to tie this ball game.
Level basketball being played at both ends. No timeout for Wayne Tinkle. No hesitation for the Beavers.
12 points, 9 rebounds for Levichis, and
until you absolutely have to.
DQ Cole with it. Deep three! Off the rim, no rebound. Lake, an early three-point attempt. Oregon State may get a shot here. Minor can't handle it, and we are gonna play extra time in this first semifinal in Honolulu, Hawaii.
Guys that win in overtime.
Tip is up in the air, and it will be the Golden Grizzlies controlling here in the extra frame. But if you're Oakland, psychologically, you have to get over the fact that you had put yourself in position to punch a ticket to the championship, up 12 with a little.
Matthew Marsh has come in and played big minutes against McCabe in terms of rebounds, defensive stops, putbacks, getting his number called against a guy who's been red hot all night. And there you see the physical.
Shooting the 1-and-1 at least for one more foul. as is, interestingly enough, Jones gets the step. Under 10 to shoot. Up and under move, somehow worked it up and in.
The roll, can they search out a good shot against this pesky zone?
First made field goal for Jalen Jones, and it comes in overtime. Lelevicius leaves the defender, lost it on the way up, but body contact results in a foul. It will.
Morning, I didn't even say anything to him. I was just like, that's the guy. That's the guy. Got on the elevator.
Well, he's as cool as can be on those 2 free throw tries. With a double-double performance, 14 and 12, but gets called for the charge there. Minor thought about it. Oh, may have gotten away with a walk.
May have.
Lake lost it. Gets it to Minor to beat the clock, goes off glass. The putback by Marsh gets blocked. Looked like Marsh may have interfered with the ball while it was on the rim. There was no call, and Oakland has the basketball.
I thought it might have been a goaltend with Marsh, but no call. Missed opportunity right there for the Beavers. Let's see. They go right back inside, and there's the line, a chance to build the lead.
McCabe, who has been good from... Misses both.
The door is open. Can the Beavers walk through it?
Here's Lake. Up and under. Great bounce pass! And a Marsh that gives the Beavers the lead.
Big finish by the big man Marsh. His presence in the later minutes of this game cannot be understated. Blocks, putbacks, and then the finish, but a beautiful find by Lake. And now it is the Grizzlies that find themselves down. They need order, and this is the way to get it. McCabe on the block, who's been sensational.
And over comes Minor, who takes it away. And did they give him the timeout? Their putbacks following transition plays and the monster mash there that gives Oregon State the lead moments ago.
But Wayne Tinkle pays attention to the game, but he also pays attention to the vibe. And this unit has played well. This is the unit that fought back. This is the unit he's going to keep out there. DQ Cole back on the floor for Oakland.
Arsafala also on the bench for Oregon State. Lelevicius hits the pull-up, and it's a 3-point advantage here for the Beavers.
He has been ice cold in the later minutes of this game. And he's telling everybody, calm down, I got this, relax.
Scoreless over the last 3:05.
And it doesn't look like they're gonna go for the 2-for-1. They're gonna take their time, try to get a high percentage shot. McCabe on the ISO.
Here's Christie, launches a 3, misses short side. Ball bounces out of bounds, and it stays here at this end. They are going to take a look at it between the clocks. Christie launches, there was some contact, no call. It hits the backboard and bounces out of bounds. In that time, Malcolm Christie on the inbounds, a contested 3. There may have been contact. I think he felt like there was no call, but a questionable shot selection nonetheless, and now a foul committed in the backcourt.
Take away from Oregon State, but the door was left open.
And Minor able to get one of those free throws. It's now a 2-possession game. Oakland needs a couple of buckets or something crazy to happen. Christie, off balance 3, off the mark, rebound Lake. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, and a foul committed by Woodrich and Oregon State.
Interior players have had, and then you look at the DQ Cole 3 and the last 2 threes, they didn't have to end that way for them.
Yeah, this is gonna feel like one that got away for sure for the Golden Grizzlies, who have otherwise had such a strong showing here in Honolulu, Hawaii. DQ Cole's 3. off the mark, and that's how it ends. Oregon State is moving on to the championship game of the Hawaiian Airlines Diamond Head Classic, and a big hug between the two head coaches. So Oregon State awaits the winner of Nebraska and Hawaii coming up.
Sorry, a gritty comeback win for the Beavers.